Welcome back. In this video, we're going to go over church weekly statistics entry. UnityWeb gives churches the ability to record church attendance and other metrics on a weekly basis. This allows churches to refer back to this information for research purposes. In addition, this weekly data is automatically rolled up into the required annual statistics and pastoral statistics reports as a starting point to save time. To access weekly statistics in UnityWeb, click to the desired church, and then click Weekly Statistics. To ease data entry, weeks are grouped by the month in which the first day of the week occurs. You'll notice that only the most recent months have the edit button next to them. Weekly statistics are open for 9 months after the week ends. After that point, the data is locked and can no longer be edited. To begin, click on the edit button next to the desired month, and this menu will pop up. You'll see that the statistics for each individual worship service are on top, followed by weekly summary numbers. Finally, at the bottom, you'll see membership changes and baptisms. These fields are edited just like you would expect. Numerical fields for attendance can be just typed into. There is a note field for each one of these church services. Same thing here. You would just type in the numbers as needed. And you can also use tab to traverse if that's easier for you. You'll see on the bottom that there are no entry fields for these membership change fields. That's because it's desirable generally to record the individual names of the people because it needs to roll up to pastoral statistics. To edit these, you would click on the individual hyperlinked number, and a menu will pop up to allow you to enter in the names individually. To add a new row, you would hit the add button, and you would type in the name. And then the church service and date fields are optional, so I'll go ahead and fill those out for one of them at least. Good deal. Now, this third column over here is sometimes misunderstood. The idea being that you want to be able to enter these names in as quickly as reasonable without taking much time. You only want to check this box to delete a record when you want that row to go away. For instance, I've got 3 rows here, and Jim is inaccurate. So I'll go in, I'll just check that box. That way, when I hit submit, it takes me back to the weekly entry, and you can see it only records 2. And if I click in, you can see Bob Smith and Mary is there. If Mary was incorrect, I can just go ahead and remove her record like that as a way of working. Once you're happy with the data entry you've done here, you can hit submit, and it'll bring you right back to the larger weekly statistics menu. From here, you have the ability to view a summary report of each month. If any of the church services that show need to be altered, or you need to add a new church service, there's an Edit Church Services button right here. This will show all the church services that have ever been associated with your church and whether they're active or not. Here you can add a new service, or you can make an active or edit an existing one. For example, let's say I have a Wednesday evening service that I want to add. I'll say the location of church versus online, and this is not a special service. Special services are one-off things like Monday, Thursday, Good Friday, things like that happen only at a specific time or only on a certain occasion on an annual basis. You can see it's active now, so I'll go ahead and hit submit. Now, when I look at weekly statistics, you'll see I have a new service. If I want a service to disappear from the list, I can come back in here and mark it as inactive. If the church service has never been used before, I have the ability to delete it by checking this box. But for other services that have been used, the system cannot delete them, however, by marking them inactive. Any months in which they've not been used, they will no longer appear. For example, I just marked the 11 a.m. service as inactive by coming here for July. It was used in July. There's actual data here, so it will always show for that month. However, if I go back here into May, it won't show because it never had data added, and that's marked as inactive. This concludes our review of weekly statistics. Thanks for your time, and have a wonderful day.